This chair doesn't. I got the low rider. Did it work?
Yeah, let's
You design stuff that moves up and down all. You know, you think of anybody that could do it, this guy can. Hello friends, this is Michael Knap. He is the senior toy designer at LEGO. Did I say your title right?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm the toy designer. I'm doing a lot of stuff for NINJAGO and been working on NINJAGO for the past 5 years.
When I get stuck on a toy,
yeah,
are you the person I should be cursing?
Sadly, yes. At least one of them. We have a big team of designers, so yes. It's like I'm part of taking part of some of the models, and but of course we have others that are sitting and doing it as well.
So basically, I think for most people that are watching this,
yeah,
you are literally the ultimate job for any kid or teen or adult that likes LEGO. Like, you are the ultimate.
If you say so.
No, I know so. You are creatively designing stuff. Even when I've been hanging out with him the last few days, he walks around and takes pictures of things that are really cool that he goes, oh, I could use this for this or that, right?
You know, like we went out eating yesterday, and we went by this building that had like some details on them, and it was like, yeah, it's really cool, I just want to take a picture. You know, it's like there's always inspiration everywhere for when we do the models and stuff like that. So it's good.
Yeah, he's got the dream job. There was a bunch of minifig questions, so let's just ask real fast on the minifigs.
Yeah.
Do you have a lot of influence on the minifigs? Are you more set, or are you combination?
We have a graphic design team that is taking care of everything, like how the minifig is actually going to look like and how it's executed. But I'm definitely also having input to how it's actually turning out, right? So yeah.
So you do have some input on the minifig.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Okay. So why was Overlord never in sets?
That's a good question. Often if a character is never making every time we make a set and we don't have the opportunity to put the minifigure in there, it can be because the minifigure is written in later in the TV show, so right. We didn't really anticipate it. No, exactly. Yeah. We didn't know that it was going to be there, or there was simply not room for it because we had a lot of other characters we wanted to do. So okay, it's a different.
Is that the same reason for Nauticon?
For Nauticon, he was in a set.
Then thank you for that question.
But yeah, his father was never in a set.
His father was never in a set. Okay, okay.
Yeah.
So
Kanjikan.
And we'll never, I'm assuming at this point.
No, I think he's a bit of like we were putting together a design, but actually, if you want to, normally when I'm doing a secondary design for the TV show, I'm always trying to make it so if you want to do it at home, even though it's never come in a set, it's possible to find the pieces elsewhere and do them yourself.
Oh, so you can kind of create that.
Exactly, but the problem with Kanjikan is that the pieces doesn't fit together if you put them together. So he's a bit of a trick.
Are we ever going to see like re-releases of older sets?
Again, a really good question.
There's a dragon I've been trying to get my hands on.
If there would be an opportunity for us to do it, then I think it could be really cool to do it.
Yeah.
But who knows? It's like it's a big puzzle to get all this kind of things to.
So a potential re-release of old sets.
Yeah, you never.
How long does it take to build a set?
It's a longer process sometimes. Sometimes a set can be built really quickly if we have a really strong concept and idea. Other times it can be a longer process between half a year to a year sometimes, with kind of like refining a model and building it and coming up with all the details that need to go into it. So it's
different for every set.
Absolutely.
What about the Borg Tower?
Yeah.
I mean, yes.
It's definitely a cool location. Would it be a great set for kids to play with?
I don't know. Don't do your job. Michael. My favorite Lloyd minifig.
Oh, I think I have to go with the Golden Up.
Your favorite minifig across the board of everything?
I think that was actually the first time we did the titanium Zane, actually.
Okay.
That was like, for me, that was so awesome because that took it away from what it had been always, right? So it's like now it's not just a colored ninja. Now he's actually like a full-blown robot.
Yes.
Skin, right? So that was really awesome.
Is there a limit to the amount of sets that you have in per wave?
Absolutely.
Okay. How's that work?
It works the way that we have actually we have in Lego portfolio we have a set amount of how many sets we can do.
Right.
So each theme gets a set numbers that they can do. So we know that, for instance, for Ninjago, this way we will have 7 sets.
Right.
And that's why it's like sometimes we need to figure out, okay, so what is those 7 sets going to be?
And then you talk with the writers at the same time and kind of...
Absolutely. Like later, actually, the way it works is that we often have the sets developed to a certain stage, and then the writers come in.
Right. Gotcha. If there was a set that you could go back and redo, would you?
It's funny because when we're working on the sets, because we're working actually for so long time on them, you know, at a certain point when you're going into the kind of like refining stage, not that you're getting tired of looking at the set, but you're kind of like, okay, now I just want it done. Like the fun part is definitely kind of like figuring out what it is and so on. But the funny thing is that when the set is out, I'm always like, it's as it should be. It's perfect.
Okay, so you're always happy.
Yeah, absolutely.
Favorite set that you've ever designed?
I got this question earlier today, actually, when we did the panel.
Yes.
And to be honest, one of the sets I did, it was the biggest one I did back in 2015. It was the City of Sticks set. It was the biggest set I had done at the time.
Now, if I wanted to be working your job,
yeah.
If I was after your job.
Yeah, you could. No.
No, I know that. he knows that. What would I do to get employed with Lego?
That's a funny thing. There is a lot of different ways to reach the designing phase of what we're doing. I think if you want to like do what I'm doing for a living, there's like never stop playing. That's the first thing. It's like
that part's easy.
Yeah, like that's what I'm always saying to kids. And if I meet someone, it's like, don't never grow up. I think that's the first part. The second part is if you are creative, try to challenge yourself creatively within whether that's art or whatever. I think that's
so we got the fun part down.
Yeah.
How do we get the job?
But one of the things is if you can get a design education, that's a great step.
Okay. Fun,
yeah.
Design education,
yes.
Apply.
Absolutely.
That's the path?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, you can beat the other like designers that want to become a Lego designer, then you're for it. It's a tough process.
I would like to challenge you to a Lego design at some point.
Yeah.
Or let's do a voice actor challenge. There.
Okay, we can do both. Like we first do a build off and then we do a...
Okay, you fly me to Denmark, deal. It's really a bit embarrassing because I gave Simon Lucas a really good idea years ago because I was like, why does Zane have 2 faces and the helmet didn't, you know, and then I approached him about it and he was like, it doesn't? He didn't even know. He didn't even watch the video or anything, but I have a little bit of a complaint about a Zane smile.
Yeah.
Did you do this? Michael, do I finally have my target?
No, I didn't.
Well,
the thing is that I think actually normally when we do these designs, if a character have 2 faces, it needs the wig it has on
goes down.
Needs to fit, needs to cover it. Right?
So what? Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yes, I know exactly which one.
I'm not making this stuff.
No. And that like I'm sitting with a lot of this, and it's something we often discuss within the team as well. Like how should it have 1 face? Should it have 2 faces? And
right.
Does it actually fit? So. Sadly, I didn't have part in choosing that Zane should have 2 faces, but I think everyone after that haven't had it.
Right. Did you watch my video complaining?
I saw that one.
You did see my complaint?
Yeah, I saw it.
Is that the $1 million idea? All you gotta do is put another piece for a second face.
It's a really good idea.
How come Lego is none of it and a voice actor did?
If we put in a secondary face, that is really good for you guys that makes
stop motion,
sure. And for the ones that is really into the characters. But it's also that essentially could take away for creating a new character. Because every time we do a new print, for instance, we have to pay for it internally. So in that matter, like if we do like 2 prints for Zane, for instance, that means that we might need to skip a different character.
You know what I think we should do? Just 1 set.
Yeah.
That's just Zane, and it's called the Ultimate Zane Set, and you basically have 10 faces. Just Zane with 10 faces.
So we could build a Zane set.
Build Build-A-Zane. Not stealing from Build-A-Bear at all, but there you go. Is there anything that you want to say to all the people that have supported and bought your toys? Or?
To be honest, I'm every day I'm needing to work. I'm just really honored to be able to work on a theme like Ninjago, and I think together with the TV show and the products we create, we hit something within the kids that is following this, right? So we're shaping the future of you guys growing up with it, and the new kids coming into it. And like when I think about my childhood, I have some toy lines and some TV shows that defined my childhood, right? And like thinking that Ninjago is shaping the childhood of the kids today, that's mind blowing.
Where can we follow you on social media?
I'm on Twitter now.
Fairly new to Twitter, guys.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm trying to plug this guy on Twitter because he's the main guy. So what's your Twitter?
Yeah, my Twitter is at NAPDK, so that's KNAPDK.
I'll put it below so you can make sure you follow him. Dude, it's been a great time hanging out with you. Great learning about some behind the scenes stuff with toys, and I'm sure they appreciated your time.
For sure. It's been an honor to meet you as well this first time. So
thanks, bro.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Have a good day.
See you.